So let's get into this tea. We about to get into story time. My sneaky link exposed me. This is your DJ Star. Let's get it.
We listen and we don't judge. Sneaky link edition, y'all. Now, first things first, I take accountability all the time, but I need y'all to take accountability. If you say that you never had a sneaky link, you lying. I feel like at one point there was a whole sneaky link era. If you ask me, everybody had a sneaky link. You had a sneaky link. Your mama had a sneaky link. Your sister had a sneaky link. Your daddy had a sneaky link. Everybody had one. The only difference is some of us actually got caught up. We got caught red-handed with our sneaky link, and they just weren't so sneaky no more. You know what? Never mind. Story time.
I'm over here trying to order my food. Y'all watch the store.
Grab a drink, get a snack, kick your feet up and relax. Subscribe, like, and comment and all that, because story time is... I should have known it was going to be some bees. Team Twinkle Twinkle Gang, we back at it again with another story time. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into the story time so I can tell y'all about the one of many times I actually got caught with a sneaky link. I'm not going to say many times, but I had a sneaky link a couple times, a few. Several, many. Let's just get into the story time. So, boom, shakalaka, y'all. I should have already known that even the thought of having a sneaky link was just not a good idea. But like I said, it was around that time where literally everybody was sneaky linking. There was sneaky linking songs. It was sneaky linking clubs. It was sneaky linking groups and chats and all this other stuff. It's like, what else can you do but to have one sneaky link at least? I'm not even going to blame it on that, y'all. Y'all know me. I'm just going to take my accountability. I just kind of wanted to see what it was like. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I met a girl named, let's call her Sarah. We're going to call her Sarah, short for Sneaky Sarah, because, she had the sneaky linking down pat. Sneaky Sarah was on top of the game. It was me. I was new to the whole sneaky linking thing. Let me just put that out there first. Me and Sarah met, unfortunately, off social media. Sarah had already seen that I would post my actual girlfriend, Women Crush Wednesday, for her birthday. You know, just something sweet. I love my girl, my girl, my girl. Sarah will always be seeing me post those stories. Now, at first, I really didn't think anything of it because she would actually be liking the posts of me and my girlfriend. She would like the pictures, like the videos. She would actually slide up and be like, oh, so cute. I love it. You guys look so good together. Blah, blah, blah. Must be nice. Blah, blah. So I never really suspected Sarah to even be on that type of time. First. Now, just like any other couple that's on social media, you know, they broadcast their life. Once they start having problems, once they start having issues, I feel like everybody notices. So, yeah, me and my girl was kind of going through a couple rough patches. She would tweet about me. She would say this, and that. And I feel like Sarah would automatically be peeping that and just keeping that in the back of her head. Like, noted. So, honestly, the little feud between me and my girlfriend at the time was getting pretty bad. So, we started deleting pictures of each other. We were no longer posting each other. We were no longer tweeting about each other. You know, just the obvious thing. And I feel like that's when Sarah was like, you know what? I'm about to make my move. So, here comes Sneaky Sarah, y'all. One day, I was just getting off work, and I had posted something along the lines of like, you know, I've been doing overtime. I'm hungry. I need a shower. I want a massage. I just want to get some sleep. I want to get my rest. And Sarah slid up on my story, y'all. Now, mind y'all, she will always slide up, but this time it was just a little different because usually she would slide up saying stuff about me and my girlfriend about how we were so cute, blah, blah, etc., etc. But this time she's like, you know what? I understand you're tired. I've been seeing you've been going to work. You've been doing a lot of this and a lot of that lately. I would love to cook for you. I would love to pamper you. I would love to cater to you. Beyonce style, y'all. Let me cater to you.
Bitches trying to squoze in on you shouting. It's a lot of them out here.
Just being innocent shit. That's what type of time Sarah was on. And honestly, it took me off guard, but I like that. Mind y'all, me and my girlfriend at the time, we was not on that type of time. We was just kind of dealing with each other, not really knowing whether we was going to be in a relationship, whether we was going to end it off. So this was just like a breath of fresh air for me coming from Sarah. Now, before I could even reply to Sarah's message, I was like literally typing and
Sarah knew that they was on the way out.
Type something again. It was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful or rude. I know you have a girlfriend. I'm just saying, I know you deserve a hot cooked meal. And honestly, y'all, I feel like at that time she was testing me because it's like, hold on, how you go from doing all that to now you sorry? You didn't mean to say that. You don't want to overstep any boundaries and things like that. Like, Sarah, is you cool? And the funny thing about it is I'm starting to text Sarah back. My girlfriend at the time called me and was like, hey, I'm hungry. Bring me some food home. And hung up in my face, y'all, just like that. She didn't ask. She didn't say, it wasn't polite at all. She literally just called me and said, hey, I'm hungry. Bring me some food home, and hung up in my face. And I feel like
I would have called her back and said, get some food yourself. Boop, boop, boop.
That was the very start of me hitting Sarah back. Like, you know what? You right. I do deserve a home cooked meal. I'm tired of eating out. I'm tired of all the fast food. I would love to have somebody cook for me. Thank you. I'm not going to blame that on my girl at the time, like I said, because, you know, it takes two to tango. I took it upon myself, and I did inbox Sarah back. But at the same time, don't call me with your demands, especially if we're not on good terms. Like, you know, we're not really seeing eye to eye. You know, we ain't really been kicking it like that. So don't call my phone acting crazy. Like, oh, bring me something to eat. And then hanging up in my face. So, yeah, y'all, me and Sarah began DMing. We began inboxing back and forth. forth. You know, there was a lot of flirting going on. I was just letting her know because she did eventually ask me, like, you know what's going on between you and your girlfriend? I don't want to, like, overstep. I don't want to do this. And then I told her, like, you know what? We don't even really know what's going on at this point. Me and her, we haven't really been on good terms. We just kind of living together and just trying to work things out, I guess. I don't know. Now, as y'all can see, I'm being completely honest with Sarah. I'm letting her know, like, look, me and my girl still live together. We don't know what we're really doing. We are still kind of like a team, stuff like that. Just right now, it's a rough patch and I'm not really feeling it. I told her, like, you know, she ain't been cooking for me. She barely be cleaning. I go to work. She go to work. We don't touch each other like that no more. We barely talk. I don't know what's going on, Sarah. And maybe it's because of the stuff that me and my girlfriend was going through at the time. But Sarah was doing and saying all the right things, y'all. She's like, you know what? I have some money for you. You know, she's sending me stuff on Cash App. She's doing this. She's doing that. She was doing everything that my girlfriend at the time wasn't doing. And that didn't do anything but just push me closer and closer to her. There were definitely some times where I did feel bad. But it's like, y'all, the more Sarah was nice to me, the more my girlfriend at the time was like on her mean attitude stuff. And I just didn't have time for that. Imagine you working. Going to work, working long hours all day, sometimes even overtime, just to come home and hear somebody nag and complain and be just mean and just have an attitude.
Quickest way to get cheated on. Why have me out here working my ass off taking care of you and you want to give me an attitude all the time? I could never deal with that. It's just, I've never been that type of person.
And I'm just really not feeling that, y'all. On the other hand, anytime I talk to Sarah, it was always sweet this, kind this, soft this. Like, oh my God, this is the type of energy that I need.
It won't make you fall for the next girl not doing it because not all women. A lot of women have attitudes. It is what it is, but not all the time, bro.
Type of energy I was missing and I was actually yearning for. So it's just like, what y'all expecting me to do, chat? So yes, at this point, the sneaky link is started between me and Sarah, y'all. Now, mind y'all, I told y'all, me and my girlfriend at the time was not on great terms. I would come home from work. I would eat by myself. I would sit and watch TV by myself. We would talk little to none unless like we really needed to. She'll be like, hey, can you move the car? Or hey, can you do this? But it wasn't no lovey-dovey, no touching, no nothing. I even took it upon myself and I asked her, like,
she always needed her to do some shit.
Like, look, what are we doing? Are we going to break up? Are we, like, what are we? Like, I was so confused and I just feel like I need some type of reassurance. And y'all, I kid you not, that girl looked at me and was like, what do you mean, what are we? I mean, I guess it's whatever. Like, just so much attitude, so much neck popping, eye rolling. I don't got time for that. So yes, like I said, the more she did all of this, the more I would study going closer and closer and closer to Sarah. It's like, you literally leave me no choice. I'm sitting here trying to ask you, like, look, what are we doing? Are we still going to be together? Are we breaking up? Like, do you want to talk to me about something? Like, it's obvious there's a big elephant in the room. Are we going to address it? She did not want to address it, chat. Me and Sarah would literally talk all day while I was at work. And when I finally got home with my girlfriend, we would just text and send messages, send funny memes. That was just kind of like the relationship, the communication between me and Sarah. That's all we did was talk all day at work. On the way from home, like when I was in the car, we would talk. But as soon as I got home, she's like, okay, just text me. That was understood. I also would like to add, even though I know it's wrong, one thing I really liked about Sarah was because she never brought up my girlfriend, y'all. She never asked about her. She never, as soon as I told her, like, what type of time me and my girlfriend was on, that was that. Again, she never asked about her. She never was messy about the situation. Me and her were literally just talking, laugh about other things besides the fact that I was still living with my girlfriend at the time. Because one thing about me, I don't like no mess. Like, if I'm going to talk to you, don't keep asking me about who I'm talking to or my ex or nothing like that. You don't get no cool points for that. Stay out the business. I'm going to tell you what I feel like you need to know, and that's that.
So that's still my boo. You my sneaky link. It's a difference. Stay your ass over there.
Boom shakalaka, y'all. I'm at work one day and I get a text from my girlfriend at the time. She basically just told me, like, look,
so let's get into
me and my friends are going on a girl trip. I'll be going out of town for 3-4 days, and that's that. And I feel like that's one of the times where reality hit me, because it's like, dang, we used to tell each other, like, look, do we have something planned? We always used to go places together. We never really left out of town without one another. So I knew then, the minute that she told me, like, look, it's just going to be me on this girl trip with me and my friends, I knew that the whole dynamic of our relationship was changing. Like, wow, we really breaking up. This really ain't that no more. Cute. No, I miss you. No, I love you. No, none of that. That's literally what the text said. Look, I'm going out of town with my friends. We'll be going for a couple of days. That's it. Bye. Dang. But okay, because as y'all already know, in the back of my head, I'm already like, you know what? Let's just get it.
Cash, I ain't gonna lie. You could have kept that one to yourself, friend. I don't want to hear that shit.
Enough time for me and Sarah to, you know, be alone, to have our little long time so we can, like, finally link. I actually felt kind of good about her going out of town. Like, okay, cool. So you already know, as soon as I got that text from my girlfriend at the time, I told Sarah, like, look, she's going to be going out of town. It's our time to kind of chill, to get to know each other better. Like, we've been doing all this talking, all this texting. I finally get to spend some time with you without being worried, you know, looking over my shoulder, looking behind my back. Cute. Y'all, immediately Sarah was like, okay, look, as soon as you come from off work, I want you to go home and shower, come over to my house. I want to cook for you. Then I want to massage your feet. Then we can talk to each other. We can watch movies, y'all. She immediately went into girlfriend mode. And it's like, dang, that's what I deserve. I should have been deserving of this all the time. But all I get is attitude when I walk home. I was so excited to go over to Sarah's house, y'all. So I get off work. I'm already headed home. I pull up. And when I got there, my girlfriend at the time was still packing her bags. You know, she getting ready to go. She's packing up. We seeing each other around the house. I'm in the shower. You know, I'm kind of trying to take my time because I don't want her to ask me, oh, where you going? Y'all, when I was in the shower, why did this girl leave without saying anything to me? She didn't knock on the door. She didn't open the door and yell. She literally left without saying bye.
Oh,
like,
she was sick of
wow,
her.
like, what? All right, now you doing way too much. Like, it ain't never been that bad, have it? Not gonna lie, that low-key hurt my feelings because it's like, bro, I've done nothing to you. We haven't done anything to each other. Like, why is it this awkward type of space for no type of reason? It's tension for no reason. Like, what's really going on?
Somebody leave me and go out of town and not saying bye. I almost got cussed out by Honey's house one time when we first got together because she thought I wasn't going to say bye, but I was.
You didn't have to leave like that. You could have said, hey, I'm gone. You could have at least locked your door. Anything. You just didn't have to leave as soon as I got in the shower.
Yeah?
I feel like she did that on purpose, y'all. But anyway, I get out the shower. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. I'm packing my overnight bag because now I'm headed to Sarah's house and I'm in a good mood. I forgot all about the little weird stuff that my girlfriend at the time did. Like, okay, it's whatever. Y'all, I get to Sarah's house and she doing things that has never been done for me before. As soon as I get in, she already taking off my jacket. She's unlacing my shoes, telling me to sit down, kicking my feet up and everything. Like, okay, hold on. What's really crazy is I feel like I had my doubts the whole time. Like, you know what? This is wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. You know, she used to slide up under me and my girlfriend, pictures of like that. But at that moment I got over to Sarah's house, all of that went out the window. You couldn't tell me nothing. This my boo now. Like, wow, you mean to tell me I don't got to deal with no attitude for no reason? I don't got to deal with no yelling. I don't got to deal with no complaining. Nah. I don't got to deal with no bickering, no none of that.
Definitely won't last.
That, I can...
And you know, the thing is, I think she got trained by her via Instagram.
Really be over here and be in peace? Oh, yeah. I love it here. I really do, chat. Y'all, she cooked me up a nice big meal. I had some fried chicken. I had some beans, mashed potatoes, cornbread. She even had me a little sweet potato pie because I love me a little slice of sweet potato pie. That's one of my favorites. Another thing I really love about Sarah is, y'all, she always listens. She always pay attention. And that right there, that's how you get me. It's always the small little things that you can remember about me that really make me like, you know what? You must really like me for real. I was at Sarah's house for maybe not even an hour and I already realized, like, this is where I want to be. I don't ever want to leave. I don't ever want to go back home, chat. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was at Sarah's house getting treated like the president. Everything was top tier. Everything was full of love, softness, kindness, and I was really, really, truly loving it. I could get used to this. At the same time, in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, yo, it's so weird how my girlfriend has made it there. She's posting on Instagram. She's posting on her story, and she has yet to let me know she's made it. She still hasn't texted me, no call, no nothing. It's just kind of like, bro, what?
That was no longer her shorty.
What's really going on here?
What's up, Niecy?
I gave her the opportunity to let me know, like, look, what we doing? I mean, like, talk to me about it. Let's see what, like, you know, where this is going. And she never said anything. She just got an attitude, right? But that's okay. I was like, you know what? If you don't want to call me, you don't want to text me, you don't want to let me know what's going on, that's all on you, because honestly, I'm over here having the time of my life. So if you're going to be like that, let's be like that. I felt so welcome at Sarah's house. I felt so comfortable at Sarah's house. Y'all, we was having fun. We was playing games. I was eating good. I was just feeling like, dang, this is where I want to be. I just kept saying it to myself, like, I want to be here with her. I've only known Sarah for not even a month, and it's just like she's already treated me way better than the girl that I was dating at that time, like, in its entirety. Me and Sarah on the couch watching the movie, I dozed off because all that good cooking and all that good eating. And y'all, I have a nightmare that my girlfriend catch me and Sarah. And I feel like that's a dream I should have paid attention to. I'm not going to lie. I jumped up out my sleep and Sarah's kind of laying on me. So she's like, hey, is everything okay? And I tell her like, bro, why just have a dream that this girl walked up in your house and et cetera, et cetera. Sarah's like, that's not going to happen. It's okay. You're safe here, y'all. And she hugged me and held me and we cuddled till I went to sleep. I don't think y'all understand.
She was, what is this? What was she doing to her, y'all?
And how long it's been since I cuddled, since I've had that type of touch from somebody that I was like, you know, caring for, had feelings for. Because mind y'all, me and my girlfriend was not on that type of time. Yes, we were still sleeping in the same bed, but we was not touching at all. It was almost as if we turned from girlfriends to roommates. And that was very strange to me. At this point, y'all, 2 whole days have passed and I
grooming. Drugging, right.
Still have not heard a mumbling word from my girlfriend. Mind you, she's still posting on Instagram having the time of her life, and then she finally decides to text me. So here I am thinking it's going to be this long, drawn-out message explaining why she's been acting the way she's been acting, why she's been doing the things that she's been doing. But y'all, I opened the text message, and all it said was, hey, can you send me some money? Come again and say, what can I do? What now?
Huh?
Send you some money. I kid y'all not. It wasn't no, hey, how you been? Hey, I made it. I'm enjoying my trip. You know, what are you up to? Is everything okay? It literally said, hey, can you send me some money? I looked at the text and I literally put my phone down because I'm like, okay, wait, am I tripping? Am I tweaking? Is she cool? She then proceeds to text me again and says, hey, something's going on with my bank card. I don't know what's going on, but if you could just send me some money, if I could borrow some from you and I could just pay you back when I make it to the crib. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but to me, that really just made me mad because it's like, you couldn't text me to let me know you made it. You couldn't text me to let me know you good. You couldn't text me to even tell me bye, but you texting me, asking me if I could send you some money? So, y'all, I'm texting her back, and I'm just getting it going, because at this point, I'm glad you said something to me, because now they open the door, and I'm finna really lay it on you. So then, y'all, she starts calling. Mind y'all, I'm still at Sarah's house. Like, wow, you calling me now? Your phone must work again? I thought something was wrong with your phone. You haven't been calling or texting me, but I'm not about to answer the phone. I'm at Sarah's house. So I'm not answering the phone. She leave a voicemail like, hey, I'm thinking maybe you're at work or something, but when you get off, I need you to send me $1,000 because I need more spending money on a trip because I'm going to stay for a couple more days. Chat. What?
Nah,
so let me get
this
this
girl
straight.
already was thugging her. This girl was already thugging her like that. That's why she called her, give me something to eat, click. Oh, hell no.
For you to go out there to spend those days that you told me you were. But now that you want to say extra, you want me to pay for it? And to be frank, if you don't got the money for it now, what makes you make me think you're going to have the money when you get back home to give it back to me? I was born at night, not last night. Stop playing with me. Hello. So, y'all, I'm telling Sarah what's going on, and Sarah's like, oh, well, you know, if you want to send her the money, I'll give it to you. You don't have to pay me back. I'll give you the $1,000. I mean, I don't want you guys to be into it about that. I don't want you to be stressed. I don't want you to be stress-free, especially when you're around me. So let me know what you want to do. Like, oh, Sarah, you coming like that? So let me get this straight. My girlfriend just hit me up, basically telling me that she needs $1,000 spending money on this trip. You knowing that I feel some type of way about it, and you telling me like, look, I'll give you the $1,000. Go ahead and give it to her. I'll replace it to you. Not only that, but I don't have to pay you back. Oh, yeah, Sarah, you a good one for sure. But I'm like, nah, Sarah, everything good. You don't have to worry about giving me that money because I'm not going to give it to her. It's her fault that she went out there, you know, spending above her means. You haven't been talking to me. You've been mean to me. You've been doing all these type of weird things to me, and now you expect me to jump when you say jump? No. Never. Sarah's like, I definitely understand 110%. I just want to let you know that whatever you want to do, I'm behind you. I'm supporting you on that. I just don't want you to stress.
Both of them sus. It almost sounds like she's setting her up intentionally. Whole time, though, seemed like girlfriend outside. Well, I can't even say she wouldn't know anybody because she over there running out of money and shit. Or, you know, a woman will literally take your money while having her own bag. Literally. So, I don't know.
Want you to get worked up. I just want you to have a relaxed, free weekend. Like, oh, wow. I keep telling y'all, Sarah one of them ones, baby. Sarah one of them ones. The minute I was about to get, like, you know, a little upset, a little irritated, aggravated, Sarah came swooping in like, hold on. Sarah saved the day. The S in Sarah must stand for save the day. Superwoman, if you will, because that's exactly what she was doing. Time and time again, y'all. Some of y'all can see why. Like, I'm telling you, it was very easy for me to latch on to Sarah. It was very easy for me to really like, she's a very likable person for so many reasons. It's like, dang, most people be like, you know what, that's your problem. Or, you know, y'all gonna have to figure that out. Sarah always stepped up and was like, you know what, I can help fix this. I can do this, that for you. And don't worry about it. I'm gonna take the weight off your shoulders. Love that. Okay, y'all, so everything going good, everything going just fine. But like most things, all good things must come to an end. So on that third day...
To be honest, they can't be tag teaming because Sarah the one willing to give the bag up. So...
That third night, rather. Oh, hell broke loose. Me and Sarah had a good day. We went out to brunch. We caught us a movie. We started walking around. You know, she showing me some different sides of towns and different things that I was interested in. Cute. Meanwhile, I get another text message from my girlfriend. Mind you, I haven't talked to her since she asked me for the $1,000 so that she can prolong her trip. And I opened my phone and the text said, hey, I need you to pick me up from the airport right now. Hold on. You said that you was going to extend your trip for a couple more days. Why you at the airport right now? And why you need me to pick you up? I did not want to leave Sarah, y'all. As soon as I got that text, I told Sarah, like, look, she just texted me. She's saying that she at the airport and that I should come get her. Y'all know Sarah, she was immediately like, okay, go ahead and go. Don't worry about it. We can like continue this later. Be safe, drive safe. Let me know when you make it. Boom, give me a kiss on the cheek. That's that. All right, y'all. So Sarah drives us back to her house. I get into my car and I'm on the way to get my girlfriend from the airport. Ugh. I'm on the way there and it's a little traffic. Mind y'all, she keeps calling, so I answer the phone like, hey, what's up? She's like, what's taking you so long? Mind y'all, we live exactly 10 minutes from the airport. I was at Sarah's house and Sarah lives 30 minutes from our house. So that's like, what, 40 minutes from the airport. So I was really trying to hurry up, but it's like at this point, So immediately she's like, what are you doing?
Figure out your ride, baby. You the one who was outside. You the one who left me. How you got to ride there but ain't got to ride back? No.
Where you at? I'm like, I'm on my way to get you. She's like, what's your ETA? Y'all, I still had like a 30-minute drive, not gonna lie. So she's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm on my way. Like, okay, you asking all the questions. When I was asking all the questions, I wasn't getting no answer. So, I'm not obligated to answer to you either. So we start arguing back and forth. I just hang up the phone because like, I don't want to be doing all that while I'm driving. So I'm still on my way to get her, y'all. I kid y'all not. I got 5 minutes away from the airport. She finally called me again. And was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. My mom just picked me up. Just meet me at the house because I lost my car keys. So if you lost your car keys, you lost your house keys too. So you can't even get in the house. So now I got to. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was so mad. I was literally 5 minutes away from the airport. And now you call me like, you know what? My mom just scooped me up. Don't worry about it. Just meet me at the house so I can get in the house because I lost my set of keys.
You better go talk to the leasing office, baby. Oh, you doing too much. I got too much to do now. Too much to do now.
So mad. But okay, cool. 10 minutes from the crib, from the airport. So, okay, like, I'm driving, whatever. I'm on the phone with Sarah. Like, I need you to calm me down. At this point, y'all, Sarah was my peace. Every time something happened, I called Sarah. Every time I was feeling some type of way or I was upset, I would call Sarah, and she would immediately take me from a 10 down to a 0. Just like that, y'all. It was like magic. I pull up to the house, y'all, and her mom's still there. Me and her mom are very cool. Her mom is a very wonderful woman. So I walk in, I immediately speak. We get to talk. She asks me about, what's been going on, about my job, things like that. Her mom was just real cool. Tension between me and my girlfriend was at an all-time high. We said nothing to each other. No kissing, no, hey, I missed you. No, none of that, y'all. It was literally like walking on eggshells as soon as I walked up in that house. Her mom stayed for probably another like 10, 15 minutes. Her mom's finally like, you know what? I'm got to go home. I got to cook some dinner. You know what I'm saying? It's Sunday. So, I love y'all. Hope everything is all right. I'll talk to y'all some other time. So her mom left. Cute. I sit down on the couch while she's unpacking, whatever, still not saying anything to each other, but I notice how she's just throwing stuff out of her suitcase. And I'm like, is everything okay? Like, are you mad? Is you cool? She's like, you know what, Starya? Can you come here for a second? Like, just come here for me. Just one quick second. Like, I got to see something. So I'm like, okay, I get up and I walk towards her. Like, what do you want? Y'all, this girl cocked back with all her might and smacked me into the next generation, I believe.
Not. Oh, hell no.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what was that for? Y'all, like, the smack literally was like vibrating.
Not called me in there to slap me too.
Throughout the house. You could still hear that smack 3 days later, some may say. Y'all, she smacked me so hard, my life flashed before my eyes. And at that moment, I didn't know, should I snitch on myself? What does she know? Why did she smack me? I just didn't know what was going on. It was honestly a scary position to be in. Here I am thinking you came home early because you didn't have enough money to stay longer. But did you come home early because you seen something? Because you heard something? What is it? Like, let me know. But at the same time, I'm not trying to tell on myself, y'all. I even start weighing out my options. Like, there's no way you could have went through my phone because my phone has been here with me the whole time. There's no way you could have saw something that I posted because I have been posting you know what I'm saying? I was barely posting at all. Mind y'all, me and this girl have been together for almost a year and she has never put her hands on me. We never had that type of relationship. So my thoughts was all over the place, y'all. Why do y'all think she smacked me from here to heaven? Why do y'all think she was so mad? Why do
Sarah! Fucking Sarah!
Think she came home days earlier than what she was supposed to, y'all. Let me know right now. And let me know if y'all want part 2. Drop 2s in the comments for part 2. Ski, y'all already know how we do it. I'm ready to spill all the tea. So y'all got to make sure y'all get this video a big thumbs up. Run them likes up. Make sure you...
Nah. Thank God you already did this part and you already did part 2. Ha!
Why would you put your hands on me? Y'all, sometimes I can still hear my ear ringing. I can still feel the wind. You know how like when you smack somebody, the wind. What's worse, a smack or a slap? Whichever one of those two is worse, that's what she did. If a smack is worse, she smacked me. If a slap is worse, she slapped me. And I know a lot of y'all like, well, why you just didn't hit her back? Why you let her hit you like that? Y'all, I'm thinking I deserved it. Y'all remember I was sneaky linking, so I'm thinking like, okay, she done found out, and I feel like when she smacked me, even though she shouldn't put her hands on me.
If that's the case, we both deserved it then. Because you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do either.
Like low-key, it was justified. Chat, come on. You know what? Never mind. Story time. Grab a drink, get a snack, kick your feet up and relax. Subscribe like you're coming in all that, cause what? Is you cool? Surprise, y'all. I got a new intro. Shout out to Lala May. She hit me up yesterday and was like, you know what? I got a surprise for you since you trying to do Vlogmas. I want to try making something for you. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm waiting, right? Y'all, I wake up 1 o'clock in the morning to an email from Lala May, and it's a new intro just for Vlogmas. I love it. What would we rate that, chat? I rated it a 10 out of 10. Y'all don't understand how cool I feel like creative people are because I'm not that creative. I'm not that artsy. So when y'all do stuff like that, I'm literally
okay, Star.
Is you cool? I love it. Shout out to Lala May. Shout out to all my twinkles. Shout out.
Shout out to her. Shout outs though. Very genuine person.
Story time in the tea. Oh, it's piping hot. I know I left y'all off on a cliffhanger, and I'm sorry to do that to you, but come on, y'all already know how this gonna go down. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the story time. Let's not waste no more time. So, boom, bam, I was smacked from here to heaven. I was smacked so hard that I really felt like I had to feel and make sure my head was still connected to my body, because she hauled back and she smacked me, y'all. And yes, I can't lie. I was standing there like, you know what? I shouldn't do anything because I deserved it. You know, I did wrong, because y'all right. We was not broken up yet. And I still feel like I really didn't have a right to be all over Sarah's house and, you know, sneaking and geeking with Sarah. It just wasn't right. So I'm like, you know what? That smack was justified. My girlfriend kept saying, you embarrassed me. I can't believe you. I feel so disrespected. So I'm like, you know what I do? Because one thing about me, I'm not going to tell on myself, chat. I'm sorry. I need you to tell me what I did so I can figure out how much you know.
Definitely got to get what you're saying.
Going on and on. She's like, I cannot believe this. I feel so crazy. How could you do this to me? Like, literally, I can't believe you. And I'm just like, oh my God, what happened? Why are you acting like this? Y'all know me. I got to play the fool just so I can see what's really going on. At this point, I'm still holding my face like, what you mean? Like, you just hit me? How did I embarrass you? What are you talking about? Like, talk to me, y'all. She is just going crazy in that house. She finally calmed down and was able to talk to me. She's like, I can't believe you let me go on a trip, and now that I ran out of money, you wouldn't send me anything. You was ignoring me. I can't believe you. Like, oh, wait, that's why you're embarrassed? She's like, yes, what else?
You're embarrassed about the trip? You slapped me because I ain't give you no money? I would have to go to jail.
Do you expect? You would be embarrassed too if you was on a trip and you ran out of money and your friends, like, you know, they low-key didn't really want to pay for you. I felt so embarrassed that I just came all the way home. Hold on, so you didn't come home because you found out I had a sneaky link? This is what I'm saying in my head, y'all, because I'm low-key getting a little bit excited, because I'm like, wait, so this what all the fuss is about? She's like, yes, why are you acting crazy? You left me out to dry. You didn't send me any money. You wasn't responding to me, da-da-da. I'm like, you know what? I felt a sense of relief, like, oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, I would be embarrassed too. You right. You absolutely right, baby. Y'all, at that moment, I didn't know if I was more happier because I felt like she didn't find out about the sneaky link, or the fact that I felt like she didn't smack all my teeth out my mouth, because my face was still hurting. You know what I'm saying? My face was a little throbbing, it was a little red. Y'all know how I get. And I'm just like, I don't know which one I'm more happy about at this point. Once I finally got over the fact that she's still indeed right now that I know about my sneaky link, you know, I was able to calm down. I'm like, you know what? I'm so sorry. You know, I shouldn't have did you like that. I didn't know that you went and spent all of your money trying to keep up with the Joneses, and that it was my job to replace $1,000 even though you've been ignoring me. Y'all, at that point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to be really kind to her. I'm just going to be really nice to her, because she was just throwing.
No. I'm glad this is an old story, but like, some of the things I would have done in my 20s, it would never cross my mind today. But, you know, you kind of got to go through it to grow through it, so whatever. But
on a fit about how embarrassed she was, and she felt let down. She felt disrespected. People kept asking her, oh, why don't you hit Star Young for some extra money, this and that. And in fact, when she did hit me up, y'all, I was not trying to talk to her because I felt like you was ignoring me, and now it's my time to ignore you. I didn't feel like it was right for her to just want to stop what she was doing all of a sudden to talk to me just to ask me for some money. Like, is you cool? She cried a little bit more about it. She said that she accepted my apology. You know, we was talking to each other, and I tell her, like, look, I don't like the way you've been acting. You kind of just been keeping me in a blind. I just been kind of want to know what type of time we on, and I feel like we ain't even in the same, like, we're not on the same page. We're not even in the same book. None of that. And she's like, you know what? I feel you. I have been in, like, my little mood swings, and that she apologized to me, and I'm just like, wow. You know what? At that point, we started being on good terms. But in the back of my head, I'm like, what does that mean for me and Sarah? Because, y'all, I was still thinking about Sarah. I'm not going to lie. Sarah was still very much a factor, you know, especially after the weekend that I had. I told y'all, she was making me feel very presidential. She was making me feel very nice, very sweet. She was so understanding. I felt like, you know, a part of me was starting to think maybe this not Sarah's first time being the side chick. I don't know. This not Sarah's first time being a sneaky link, because I feel like she was just too good at it. But right then and there, I could not worry about Sarah. I was just kind of glad that me and my girl was finally on good terms after what felt like weeks that she was being so mean, that she was kind of ignoring me, that she was just kind of in her mood swings. And it's like, okay, now I feel like this is the girl that I was in a relationship with. But still at the same time, it's like, yo, what am I going to do about Sarah? My girl told me that she was tired from all the traveling, from all the flying, so she was gonna go take a shower. We was gonna have a little movie night, we was gonna cuddle up. And, we was gonna get that old thing back, y'all. And I'm like, you know what? I'm so excited. As soon as my girl got in the shower, what I do, y'all, I called Sarah to like catch her up on all the tea. I felt like I had to.
Not
Sarah's
catching
like, oh my God,
Sarah
I was
up
just
on
about
the
to text you.
tea.
Is everything okay? I know that, she seemed upset. Like, like what is she talking about? What did she say? I'm like, you know what? She was kind of upset about me not being able to send her any money. She said she felt embarrassed, that she felt disrespected and things like that. I'm like, but she didn't say anything about you. I feel like, she's still in the blind. Yo, I know that sounds so wrong. It does, but it's just like, it just gave me a sense of relief because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I was going to explain that. I was literally going to be caught red-handed, but it's like, you know what? I got a little more time to kind of squeeze through, So I told Sarah, like, you know what? Sound like she about to get out the shower. Y'all, Sarah was like, you know what? I want to let you enjoy your time with her. Just call me whenever you can. I'll be right here waiting by the phone. It's just like, who sent you? Who are you? Why? How are you so good at this? Why do you feel so like, y'all, I did not know what type of time Sarah was on, but I was literally so confused because she's not actually the type of girl that needs to play a sneaky link or a side chick. Very beautiful, had it going on, made a lot of money. So it's just like, why are you in this? Why are you going so hard, Sarah? I got off the phone with Sarah and I immediately got in my head because I'm like, wow, I just feel like right now I'm getting the best of both worlds. How do I get the perfect understanding sneaky link and a girlfriend that I feel like we back on good terms? I just feel like, I don't know. At that point, I was having my cake and eating it too. And yeah, I was really loving it. My girl got out the shower. She's like, you know what? Can you help me? Like, lotion me, oil me down or whatever. I'm going to pick a movie. She's like, I'm going to get us some snacks or whatever. I really miss you. I just want to enjoy our time together. Like, I just want to get back on track. And it was just like, wait, hold on. Are you trying to trick me? Because mind y'all, we was not talking. Little to no conversation. Barely communicating. There was no intimacy. It was just very awkward. I felt like she was my roommate. It was like, hey, what's up? No, how was your day? No kissing, no hugging. Y'all, no, nothing. I literally feel like she turned from my girlfriend to my roommate. So now it's all lovey-dovey. The intimacy is top tier. She's being very touchy. She's, telling me like, I love you, I miss you. And I just really didn't know how to respond to that, especially after 3 weeks or 4 weeks of being just completely cold to me. We laying down, watching the movie, we cuddle up, and she just starts crying. So I'm like, hey, are you okay? Is everything fine? She's like, yeah, I just really miss you. So I asked her, like, did anything happen on the trip? Do you want to tell me anything? Because, y'all, this is really not her. Like, yeah, she's like lovey-dovey, but the type to just cry and be so affectionate, she really wasn't the affectionate type. So this was kind of throwing me off. So I'm like, maybe she do know. Maybe it's a setup. Y'all, I really didn't know what to think. So I kept asking her, like, are you sure? Can we please talk about it? I'm here for you. Like, stop crying. She's like, I'm just crying because I love you so much. And y'all know I start feeling so bad. She even started apologizing to me. Like, you know what? I'm so sorry for the way I've been acting towards you. You don't deserve that. You're a great partner. We make a great team. I don't want to lose you. I'm so glad that, we're still together. Like, I want to fix this. I want to treat you how you want to be treated. I'm just like, wait. So basically, you want to treat me how Sarah treated me. Is it too late though, chat? Why all of a sudden? That's what really be getting me. I feel like, why does it have to get to a point where we almost about to crash and burn? Now you want to act right. I don't know what to do. I was just laying there holding her and she began to cry. She cried herself to sleep. We laid in the bed and, things like that. But I'm just like, in the back of my mind, y'all, my mind was everywhere. Because it's like, should I tell her? Should I confess? Is she wanting me to take? Like, I did not know, y'all. I wake up the next morning, y'all. Breakfast was already made. My clothes was already out. She made my lunch for work. And on top of that, she put like a cute little note in my lunchbox. And I'm just like, who are you and what have you done with my girl? Even when we was on good terms, she never did nothing like this before. She never acted like this before. So I'm like, you know what? She gotta know something. I know that there's like no way that she's just acting like this for no reason. You've been going on this little trip for 2-3 days. You come back and all of a sudden it's like you a whole brand new person. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't enjoying it. Like, who wouldn't? But at the same time, it was very, very strange.
Kid, that's
very
how I feel.
I
feel like the girlfriend was already getting bust down with somebody on a trip. However, I also feel like maybe she couldn't have been because she wasn't able to have the funds to do what it is that she needed to do. She did not have the funds, friend. That's a problem for me.
Not so like my girl, y'all. So we sat there eating breakfast and she's like, are you okay? She's like, you always asking me, am I okay? Something going on or whatever. She's like, do you have anything to tell me? No. Like anything like what? Like, about maybe work or whatever. I'm thinking about going back to church, something like that. My family's good. Like what do you mean? Do I have anything to tell you? Or can you be like a little more specific? Like, what do you mean? She's like, I don't know. I mean, when we first got together, we used to always tell each other everything, even if it was so random. She was like, I feel like we haven't had one of those good confession times, like confession talks in a minute. She's like, so maybe I'm wondering, if you have anything to tell me, maybe something that's been going on, or maybe something slipped your mind that you forgot to tell me. I don't think nothing slipped mine. Ain't nothing really been going, just work and coming home, you know, being with you. Ain't nothing really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. What I gotta, I don't know. Y'all, when I tell you I was sweating so bad, you would have thought I was sitting in the sauna. My nerves was everywhere. I was real frantic, but I'm just trying to keep my cool because I feel like she's the type of person where she can really read body language really good. So I'm like, I'm not trying to throw her off. I'm not trying to make her think that she on or something, you know? I'm just trying to keep my cool because definitely the questions was getting very, very close. And it's just like something inside my head, like on my right shoulder, it was like, confess, confess. On my left shoulder, it was like, she don't know nothing. You don't got nothing to worry about. And I'm just sitting there like, well, what should I do? Will I get cool points if I just come right out and confess? Or are you really just, you know what I'm saying? Are you fishing for stuff? Are you just trying to see what you can pull out of me? I ain't say nothing though, chat. We finished eating breakfast. I'm walking out the door. She grabs me, gave me a big kiss. Was like, you know what? I can't wait to get off work. I can't wait to spend another night with you. I want to watch movies. I'm going to miss you. I love you so much. She's like, you know what? Call me on your break. I want to start back calling and FaceTiming, you know, whatever. Like,
first of all, her girlfriend dead wrong for cutting all that off and then cutting it back on. Like, baby, you would have been 86th anyway.
I love you. I hope you have a great day at work. I really don't know who this girl is, y'all. She's just, okay, I guess, you know, I just turned around, you know, told her I love her too, walked to my car, and y'all, I could not wait to call Sarah. Y'all, even Sarah was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I wonder what, you know, what made her switch all of a sudden. It's literally like a flip of a light switch. She turned into a completely different person. I'm like, are you sure? Like, what do you think? Do you think she knows something? Do you think I should tell her? Do you think Sarah's like, no, I don't think that. You know, I don't know what to think. But you know what, y'all? I could kind of hear like a little discernment in Sarah's voice. Sarah usually always sounds so
what you
chipper,
mean?
so happy.
She would have been blocked when she tried to force me to give her some food. Give me some food. And hang up. Girl, you won't be eating.
But it's kind of like,
hell is you talking
I don't know,
to?
she kind of sounded like a little down when I was telling her, like, you know, my girlfriend all of a sudden was starting to do all the right things. I don't think Sarah really liked that, y'all. And now I have to interrupt the story time because we just got unpacked.
Shout out to her package. Shout out to the package. The pack on yo.
Rugs. Email me and I will ask anything y'all for Raina, y'all. I'm really so grateful, y'all, because I never asked. Anything y'all send me, I'm always so appreciative. Book stuff, I will be keeping all of y'all. So, y'all, at this point, I really don't know what to do because I'm telling Sarah that my girlfriend is acting right. All of a sudden, she's doing all the right things. And I feel like Sarah really wasn't trying to hear all of that. I feel like she was still under the impression that, like, hey, your girl messing up. She doing all the wrong things, so let me make it right. And I felt like, you know, for the first time, there was this, like, disconnect between me and Sarah. It went from me always wanting to vent to Sarah, you know, about my girlfriend and the things that she was doing to keep her up to date to, like, I just felt like I was going to start keeping things away from her because the minute I brung my girlfriend up or, like, something that she did, Sarah would automatically be like, oh, that's crazy. Like, give me short, dry answers. And I really wasn't feeling that. So anyway, a couple of days go by, my girlfriend still being the best girlfriend that ever existed on earth, still doing all the right things, then some, still being an overachiever. And then she finds like, you know what? My job, you know, the job that she had every month, at the end of the month, she had to go and do inventory. So she had to stay overnight. So she's like, I'm going to miss you. She's like, I want to be on the phone the whole time. I want to FaceTime. You know, in my head, I'm thinking like, that's perfect because I can finally, you know, spend some time with Sarah. Because y'all, I was still missing Sarah. I know it's wrong. I know like a lot of people was like, you know what? Since your girlfriend acting right, it's going to be easy for you to, you know, just go be with her, you know, cut Sarah off. But y'all, it was not that easy for me. I feel like me and Sarah kind of made up some sort of bond. So I was telling my girlfriend, like, you know, I'm going to miss you. I love you. Yeah. But honestly, I'm ready for her to kind of go so I can see really what's going on between me and Sarah and how it's going to, you know, take the next step forward in our little situation. This time, y'all, I'm helping my girlfriend pack. I'm getting her ready for the airport. I drop her off at the airport. She's hugging me. She's like, I don't want to go. As soon as she gets out the car, y'all, she calls me. She's like, let's just stay on the phone. I'm just like, oh my gosh, she really acting brand new. Y'all, I stayed on the phone with my girl right up until the point where you can hear the person on the plane like, all right, we about to take off. She's like, I'll call you when I land. I miss you. I love you. I'm like, yeah, safe travels, whatever. I need to get over Sarah's house, y'all.
Get the hell away from me.
I get over Sarah's house. I'm expecting for it to be, you know, kind of awkward. I'm expecting for it to be, you know, kind of off because, you know, our conversations lately haven't really been the same. As soon as I stepped into Sarah's house, y'all, it was the same thing. She's treating me real presidential. She's taking off my jacket. She's rubbing my feet. She's cooking for me. She's like, oh, I miss you. I miss you. I'm like, oh my God. It's even a picture that me and Sarah took. Like, we took a kind of selfie on her phone and she blew it up, put it in a frame, and she placed it over there by her table. I'm just like, okay, you know, these must be really the vibes. We over there laughing, enjoying each other, doing what we doing. She's like, you know what? I got a surprise for you, but I don't know how you're gonna feel about it. So I'm like, you know what? Just tell me. Like, let me know what's the surprise. I love a good surprise.
The surprise is the girlfriend.
I'm like, you know, I'm gonna love it regardless of what it is. She's like, but I just don't want you to think like I'm crazy or I'm creepy. You know, like, Sarah, I can never think that. Telling Sarah, you know, like, you a good person, good vibes. I don't think that you're weird or nothing like that. Like, show me the surprise, Sarah. What is the surprise? I need to know, and I need to know now. She's like, okay, I'm going to show you, but first I just want to get done pampering you. I want to make sure, everything is okay.
Now I still want to pamper
just,
me while you snitching on me.
show you that I've been missing you, things like that. I'm like, okay, Sarah, I see. You know how Sarah is always going to raise that bar, y'all. So I even had to ask her, like, why are you single? You doing all this. You cook, you clean, you shut up. You doing all the right things. I don't get why you single, Sarah. Sarah proceeds to tell me, like, she's big on vibes. She's big on energy. She's big on personality. So she really hasn't met anyone that she feels like is on her level besides me. She's like, I feel like I was drawn to you from the first time I started following you, from the first time you started posting. I love everything you're about. I love the type of person you are. She's just complimenting me and basically just saying how we go together so well. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But still, I'm just, a little thought in the back of my mind was, maybe that's not really why she's single. But at that point, I didn't want to ruin the vibe. So I'm like, you know what? I have no choice but to believe you, Sarah. We having a good time, the drinks are flowing, we ain't just in a good mood. And, I kind of low-key forgot about the surprise. So she said, okay, are you ready to see your surprise? And I'm like, yeah, so I sit up with her. She's like, okay, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to come right back. So, I'm thinking she about to go in the room, get something, come right back, whatever. She goes in the room, comes back, and I can clearly tell that she's changed clothes. So I'm just like, okay. She's like, do you notice anything different? So I'm looking at her hair, I'm looking at her body, and I really don't, notice anything, chat. Y'all, she gets closer to me, and I see my name tatted right here on her shoulder. She has put on a dress where, it has her shoulders out. And I'm just like, wait, is that my name? Is that real? Is that a tattoo? She's like, yes, it's real. I went and got it done the other day. I just really want to show you that I'm really for you, that I really love you. Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Come again, say what? Chat, say it with me all together now. Is she cool? Y'all, Sarah went and got my name tatted. She went and got my name tatted. She went and got my name tatted. Oh my, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. My initial reaction was complete shock. She's like, what, you don't like it? Why are you looking like that? Why are you acting like that? Like, I don't know what to say. I'm literally speechless. And I'm the type of person where I always got something to say. So if you leave me speechless, oh, you done really done it now. I don't know what to say, Sarah. 3's in the comments.
No! She always do this. I'm thinking we about to see the girlfriend. She done got a tattoo. Star, is you cool? Sick of it. I'm pissed. All right. Whatever. Guess we gotta wait.